Josh in California has a call for us. Let's go to Josh in California. I was really worried Ron Clark was going to get voted out tonight.
I know. He was great. He's so fun. Hey, Josh.
Hey, what's happening?
How are
What's
you?
going on?
I'm doing swell. First thing, Steven,
Yeah.
you have me blocked on Twitter. If
Oh,
you
good
could
for me.
unblock me, that would be great.
Good. All right.
I hear that from people a lot. Like, because Steven has me blocked. Can you talk to him?
I love to block people. It is great. I'm such a fan of it. Someone says some hilarious comment that's like, I don't need your hilarious.
Do you know what you said? Do you know what you might have said that offended Steven?
No, I mean, there's a lot of things that I say that are kind of offensive.
Okay.
But
And then people get indignant when I respond.
Yes.
Anyway, what's your Twitter handle? I'll unblock you right now.
At just Josh Meehan.
Okay,
right.
just Josh Meehan.
Yeah.
No relation to Don Meehan, right?
No, sadly.
Okay. All right.
Otherwise, I would use that to get on the show.
All right, but Steven, if you have to block him again, then never let him come back. Okay. All right, that's it.
All right, you're unblocked.
You're the Rick Devens of Steven's Twitter. Okay.
Cool.
What's going on, Josh?
Okay, so a couple things. You guys were talking about how sticking together as a tribe is a good thing. I feel like that's more of an old strategy, whereas these days where there's so many idols and so many advantages, it gives people this kind of power internally.
Was that what you said on Twitter that made Steven block you?
No, it's just this point that when you have this feeling like you have something that people don't know about, you play a little bit differently. Whereas in the older Survivor seasons, it was you had to work as a team, you had to work with numbers to get towards the end. So for me, I just feel like maybe we should just discount the older ways and move forward and think that everything is an individual game, trust clusters or voting blocks or whatever.
But I think that's how it. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
No. Please finish your thought. I didn't mean to interrupt.
I don't want to be considered rude on.
No, I don't want to be considered rude. My God, we're streaming live here.
All right, so Steve, what do you think about Josh's point of that? Your way of thinking is a little outdated now.
I disagree with that assessment. My perspective is that, I think when we're watching on TV, it does feel like everyone is a chess piece and everyone could make, any move at any time. And I think that's certainly more the case than it used to be. But I also think that trust is something that's really valuable on Survivor. And one of the most interesting parts of the game for me is how people kind of balance this question of what is trust in a game where there's only one winner, where everyone has to betray each other. And I really feel, you see tonight how much trust matters to someone like Julie, right? Like Julie she doesn't want to be a trust cluster, or she wants more trust clusters. She's someone who doesn't, she's not a floater. And I think most people at their core are fundamentally like that. They want to play with the people who they trust, even if the very idea of trust is somewhat absurd in the game.
Fleeting.
Yeah. I mean,
could I pose one more thing real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So this was before I found out that you both passed on it. Do you think that the three groups of contestants that got cast for Amazing Race are given that as a consolation prize, being that 40 is being rumored as a legend season?
No. I definitely do not think that it's any sort of a consolation prize. And in terms of when they were casting that was another year. I believe they are still casting for future Survivor. And this was a season of The Amazing Race, which was cast about a year ago in time. So I don't think it was hey, Rupert and Laura, I know, you guys really want to come back, but we're going to throw you this bone here for The Amazing Race.
You don't think Laura was going to be on a legend season of Survivor?
Yeah. Probably. I think she was in the mix.